NBA Shootaround on 2 turntables. That's how we get it done. Getting you ready for a Wednesday night double dip. First up, it is, they say everything's bigger in Texas. You were there, Avery. Is that true?
It is.
It is true? First up, we got the Mavs and the Rockets, and then the Bulls and the Blazers. Stewart Scott, Jalen Rose, Avery Johnson. Houston, though, their top 3 guys in one game the last time out. We're talking, the 2-time scoring champ, the tallest guy in the league, and, the new guy with baggage. They all went down in one game. We'll find out about their availability coming up in a second. First of all, guys, though, what do you look most forward to in this game?
Well, in this game, I'm looking to see if Ron Artest can help the Rockets win this game. The reason why they made this trade was because when Yao or McGrady's either hampered or hurt,
the
Rockets wanted to see if Artest can help them win some games. So I'm curious to see what he can do tonight.
I'm curious to see if they're going to live up to the mantra of Big Three. McGrady's out, obviously. I mean, he's back. He's not injured. Yao is out. Artest is there, but ultimately, have they earned the title Big Three yet? Lack of chemistry.
No, because I think, the Celtics earned the Big Three title before they won the title. But now the Big Three is like the big hurt 3. I mean, how does that change it going into a game?
Well, it kind of hurts this team's chemistry. You see Ron Artest's field goal percentage is way down. T-Mac is scoring his way down. And picture this, Yao Ming has had his shot blocked as many times, 17, as a couple other players in the league. But the problem is he's 7'6".
And that leads the league, by the way. That number 17 is the highest in the league, shared by Yao and a few other guys.
And that's not a good thing for a 7'6" center.
Exactly. Not at all.
And why is it that Yao always seems to get his shot blocked? And I'm not crushing on Yao. He's one of the best big men who's played this game in the last decade. But you see guards your size blocking Yao Ming shots sometimes. How is that possible?
No, that's an exaggeration. That gives me hope.
Well, basically, he's a nice guy, and he doesn't spread out and be big around the basket and be physical. Sometimes you got to get those little guys off of you.
And also, Stuart, a lot of blocks from behind. A lot of times he's not doing a good job of reading the defense. He sees his man that's in front of him, but his teammates have to let him know who's behind him coming to block that jump hook.
Is that like one of those lookout blocks in football? Like you missed the block, look out, court QB.
Just want him to go up strong and finish it with 2 hands.
Now the Mavericks on the other side, they have won 2 straight, but they're 4-7. Avery, you coach this team. When you see a team that has high expectations and they start to struggle early, what does that do to the psyche?
Well, it's not only struggling early, it's struggling at home. And for years, this basketball team has been a pretty good team at home. And to get out the gate slow, it can kind of fracture your confidence a little bit. But again, they're trying to first training camp together with Jason Kidd, brand new coach, and Rick Carlisle. And I used to break the season down into 20 games. They haven't played 20 games yet. So let's give them a little bit more of a chance to see how the rest of the season is going to shake out.
Definitely need Jason Terry to play at a high level. He started 5 games. I think that's one of the differences. Got to get JT involved.
All right. When we go back to Houston, maybe Ron Artest put it best as far as their injuries. And anytime Ron Artest puts it best, you're like, really? Ron's putting it best? He says, people sprain their ankles all the time. It's not broke. What is broke is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Why are we talking about them? Well, they have caused nobody pain this year. An NBA worst, 1 in 10. But you'd have a hard time agreeing that they've caused nobody pain if you're talking to the Rockets. Because as we said, Houston gave the Thunder a beatdown last time out. But all 3 of their guys, Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady, Ron Artest, all 3 of them went down with injuries in that game. Each of the big 3 left with injury. Who's in, who's out in this game? Let's head out to the guy calling the game and our Dave Pasch. Dave?